Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to this sixth episode of this Firebase tutorial. So what I've decided to do, I want to create a reporting HTML email for whenever we have a failed test. So we can send an email to the automation team. We can just CC the development team, something of that nature. So let us go ahead and create it. So before, let me just go ahead and do this. And then what I want to do again, is have this one here. Right, so both of them side by side. Okay, so the first things first, what do we need to send an HTML email? A basic email, for that matter. For Java, let us go ahead on our POM file, and then we need this dependency. Java X mail. Let's add this. No, that's not it. This one from Sun Mail, whatever. This one. Okay, and then so another thing is that the best practice for this would be to use a template. So generally the framework that supports using a template using Java, they generally reference here on the resources folder. So they go main, Java, and then resources. So I'm not gonna use a template because I just want to send an email. I don't want to use a template because it'll require me to do a lot of stuff. So but the best practice is to use a template. But I'm gonna create a template, but I'm not gonna use it. I'll show you what I mean. So let's go ahead and create an HTML file. Call it mail.html. Okay, no, so let's get the path directory of this. So here's the directory. Come here and say mail.html. So there's nothing there. Okay, so let us create our template. So let's create a new line and flip. div here. Okay, so but then what I want to do, because on a template we can't really use we can't load CSS scripts and I mean not CSS, bootstrap, even CSS and bootstrap and whatnot. So what we need is an inline CSS. So for that we need to style it this way. So we can say our margin would be 0 auto, and then let's create a border outline width of maybe 2 px, and then the style should be solid or dashed if you want to, however, but then so solid. So let's go ahead and save this, and then let's look. So you can see this is created. All right, so let's change the color, outline color, let's make it green. Okay, and then so what do we need? What we need is the height and the width of this email template. So so let's just say height is maybe 600 px, and then max width is 500 px, and then let's just add the padding of 10. Okay, right, so this is what we have. So this is what we have. So this is what we have. So another thing, let's just download the a general image. This one, save images. Under Java, no, source test. Where should we save this? Resources, yeah. Resources, let's call this automation. Right, so we should have a file, yeah. Okay, all right. So what we want to do now is create this as sort of our signature. So image, and then class and then src, which is the source. So src will need a relative path to this what you call it, file. So we're gonna go here, right, and then automation.jpg, and then alt and then we have to add the styling, mainly for the width and the height. So width, let's make it 250, and then our height, let's make it 80. Okay, let's see. Okay, something is okay, something is wrong. It's not, it's resources. Selenium tutorial. My path seems to be wrong here. Okay, yeah, so now that that's fine, let us go ahead and create these, just two of them, and then paragraph here and say dear, and then let's bold this, dear team. Dear team, what are we gonna say to a team? Dear team, paragraph here. Dear team, kindly find this email as proof of a failed execution for the following test pack information, right? Something like that. Okay, something of this nature. So we break here, and then we might add something like a date, and then date. And so with using a template, you might want to use something like this, so that when you replace your variables, you can easily find your variables and replace them in this format. So you're gonna say date maybe, and here execution ID maybe, and then here you can see UL, and then and say failed test cases, and then you come here li test case 1, so you can list all test cases that failed. So something like this, right? It can be something like this, or you can just say you can just use a paragraph as you wish, but because I'm not gonna use template, I'm not gonna bother myself with this as much. Maybe I can just come here and see test case 1 failed, and then maybe add the reason and maybe add a reason, something like this, and then 2, 3, can be something like this. And then, but now let us just add a tag to this. So that they align well. Okay. This looks fine. And let me just go ahead here and call them maybe failures. So this is our template, and then let me just add this. And at the bottom, for just being a good sport, we can just say, hey guys, kind regards, whatever, and thanking you in advance, right? And just to add our signature, H4, and then we add a font, and we add color, maybe blue, just to let them know that we're here. And then QA, and then we add font, color, and then red, and we say QA, just QA automation team. Cool, this looks cool. Yeah, so this is how you make your template. So in the next tutorial, let's look at how we can use this template and send an email regarding all tests that have failed. Thanks for joining, guys. I will see you again on the next coming episode of this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and be a good sport. Criticize if you will. So I'm not a master, but any constructive criticism I will take, and I will try to improve. So thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys on the next tutorial. Bye for now.